Hello everyone, I'm Ronnie Chatterjee, a Senior Program Manager on Microsoft SQL Server team. Today I'm going to show our SQL Server 2019 product offerings in Azure Data Studio, a cross-platform multi-database tool designed to empower data engineers and data scientists. SQL Server 2019 is deployed on Kubernetes, providing the flexibility to run on-premises or in the cloud. In this instance of Azure Data Studio, I'm connected to two SQL Server instances and to the Spark HDFS endpoint in the Kubernetes cluster. SQL Server 2019 provides a unified view over enterprise data, whether it's relational data stored in databases or big data stored in HDFS clusters. SQL Server 2019 allows querying data from other data sources, such as Oracle, Teradata, and MongoDB. In this example, I'm virtualizing data from Oracle. Data virtualization provides data quality, data security, and data privacy. Once I choose the data I want to virtualize, I can easily now write a simple SQL query which will actually query the results from my remote server in Oracle. Once the data is in SQL Server, I can write a simple select top 1000 records, and this actually queries the data which is in Oracle. In SQL Server 2019, we have introduced the ability for the SQL engine to read files located in HDFS. In this example, I am uploading a sample file in HDFS and then will show how to write a SQL query to query directly from the file which we just stored in HDFS. Once we create the external table over the files in HDFS, we can now easily join this data with other relational data sources. In this way, SQL Server 2019 joins high-value data in relational databases with high volume of data in HDFS. SQL 2019 also provides scalable compute and storage for faster data processing. SQL Server 2019 is the first release where we are bringing both SQL and Spark together, providing query capabilities over scalable storage across relational and big data. Azure Data Studio, I can easily browse my files in HDFS, and in one click, I can start analyzing my files in a notebook. Within Azure Data Studio, we have an integrated notebook viewer which seamlessly connects to the SQL Server 2019 cluster. It's attached to the PySpark kernel and lets you submit your Spark jobs against the cluster. Data scientists spend a lot of their time to prepare the data. In Azure Data Studio, we have made it easier for data scientists to be more productive. Let me show you a sample file which we would like to analyze. As you can see, this file is not properly formatted. It has a lot of delimiters and has a lot of white spaces. If we have to process this file, we would need complex regular expressions. So what we have done is we have integrated AI and ML packages for program synthesis from Microsoft Research in our notebook offering. I can load my files using the Prose Code Accelerator, and I can provide an example file from which Prose can easily learn and find patterns in the data. Prose learns and generates a sample code which I then can use to feed in on that particular file. And finally, my particular file which was just unformatted has some structure to it. Within Azure Data Studio, our notebook viewer is integrated with the Jupyter ecosystem, which allows us to access over 1.5 million notebooks. The notebooks allow customers to install custom AI and ML packages, including rich visualization libraries. In Azure Data Studio, we have also made it simple for customers to submit Spark jobs against the cluster. We have built a rich Spark job graph viewer, which would allow customers to monitor their submitted Spark jobs. In today's demo, we show how we are using SQL Server 2019 and Spark together as a unified data platform running on Kubernetes, and how Azure Data Studio provides a seamless experience over the data. Thank you.